11.5b is volume of a cone. So volume formula for a cone, just like a pyramid, is 1/3 BH. Could you write that formula for me a different way, knowing that what we're dealing with is this figure? There you go. 1/3 pi r squared h. Okay, because the area of the base right now is the area of a circle, which is pi r squared. So 1/3 pi r squared h is another way you could give the formula. Just so you know, when I give it to you for the test, I'm going to give it to you like this, 1/3 bh. But just know, b is pi r squared if your base is a circle. So keep that in mind. You may use either one of those today. But we are just going to do 2 problems, and then you'll have some time. Here's what we're doing. This is like example 3 in your book. I want to know if I have a snow cone. If this length is 8, and this is 11. If I were going to fill this, but not cone it over the top, right? Not the ball on top. If I were just going to fill that cone with snow cone or the juice from it or a cup of water for that matter, how much could I fit in there? Okay, and if we're asking how much we could fit, we're asking for what? Volume, okay? So I want to know the volume of this cone. What do I need to do? We're going to take our time here because I feel like this needs to all come back. So we're doing 1/3 times the area of the base times the height, right? What is the area of my base right now? Pi times 4 squared, right? So you're doing volume equals 1/3. B is pi r squared, so 16 pi would be your B. What is H? 11 is L, right? That's your slant height. You need to use the Pythagorean Theorem, yes. Okay, so what is this length here? That's 4. It's going to be half, although I didn't draw it to look like half. My apologies. So that's 4. So how are you plugging that into Pythagorean Theorem if this is H? Right. Make sure that the slant height, that 11, is your standalone. So 4 squared plus h squared equals 11 squared. This is not a good Pythagorean triple. It doesn't work out nicely. So you're going to do 11 squared minus 4 squared is 105. So h squared equals 105. Can anyone tell me approximately right now what h will be? Just over 10, right? So you take the square root of 105. How did he figure that out?
Yeah, how do you put that into a decimal?
Well, you have to plug it into your calculator, but...
Yeah, I know, if I did, then it got me
Oh, remember? Mode.
Oh, right.
Mode. So 105 is close to 100, right? The square root of 100 is 10. So you can always estimate radicals doing it that way. But when you plug this in, h is approximately 10.2. You know what? We're going to round a little farther, actually, because our final answer is probably going to be nearest 10th. Oh, no, they said cubic centimeter. Well, we're going to round further. So 10.247, we'll say, okay, is our approximate height. So when we plug that in, that's going to go up here, 10.247. So then you can just plug that straight into your calculator. We've already rounded, right? So we're not going to leave it in terms of pi on one like this. So if you just plug that in, 1/3 times pi times 4 squared times 10.247 you should get, they said nearest cubic centimeter. So it comes out to this number, 171.690, keeps going. So nearest cubic centimeter, this would be 172 cubic centimeters because it's volume. Okay, so 1/3 BH, which is really 1/3 pi r squared h. Questions on that one? All right, last one. Let's say you have 15 inches here. And this whole thing is 16 inches. So this one, we're going to keep it in terms of pi. So find the volume in terms of pi. Which means what again? What's in terms of pi? Leave the pi in it, right? Don't plug it into your calculator, leave pi as part of your answer. So formula-wise, we're doing 1/3 BH. What is B right now? It's not 16. Not 8 times pi squared. There you go. Pi times 8 squared, right? So it's pi times the radius squared, or 64 pi would be your B. What's H? That one's 15. That one's given to you this time. So you're going to plug in 1/3 times 64, or times 8 squared, times 15, and you get 320. So your volume is 320, and then you're going to attach the pi. How do I label it? Inches cubed. Volume's always cubed. Okay. Questions on that?